Hey guys, welcome to Money Mindset and More. And today I have a very interesting question. What will be the value of $1 million in next 30 years? Now, there are two scenarios into this particular question. One is if you invest, and another one is you don't do anything, you just, let's say, keep $1 million. So I will take both the scenarios. So the scenario where you are not investing any money, the formula for calculating the future value of money equals to present value multiplied by 1 plus inflation rate to the power whatever number of years you want to do. So let's say you want to do $1 million, then it will be $1 million into 1 plus, let's say inflation is 3%. So 1 plus 0.03 will be 1.03 to power 30 years. So that will be the future value of money. In case of 1 million, if you apply this formula, assuming that inflation is at 3%, the value of future value will be around 2.47 million. Now to get that value at present level, you have to divide the initial value of the money by your future value of money. So if you divide 1 by 2.47, it will come around 412,000. So assuming if inflation is 3%, in 30 years, $1 million will be worth only 412,000 purchasing power at 3% inflation rate. Let's say inflation goes to 5% average. If it goes to 5%, then your $1 million will be worth only around 232K. Now assume inflation is 10%. Then in 30 years, your $1 million will be worth only 57K. That's why if you see all the economies around the world where the inflation is high, the value of their currency goes very, very low against dollar, whether it is Japan, China, India, any other country. If they cannot control the inflation, the problem with the currency will be it will be going down and down in value. At the same time, if you don't invest, your own currency will go down because of the loss in purchasing power. Now, the second scenario is where you invest $1 million and you don't do anything in that, neither invest more nor withdraw, then what will be the scenario? And it is very interesting. So last 30 years, the S&P 500 is around 9.9% average without adjusting against inflation. If I adjust against inflation, then it will be around 7.75. But if let's say if I take 9.9% without inflation and I invest $1 million today, guess what will be after 30 years? It will be approximately 17 million if I take only the average last 30 years. It might go more also, less also. Considering we are getting sophisticated, it will be more. But even if I take last 30 years, your 1 million invested in S&P 500 simple index will be worth 17 million after 30 years. That's the power of compounding and that's the power of investing. So let's say if you don't have $1 million, most of us don't have it. You might have 100,000. If you invest 100,000 today, in 30 years, it will be 1.7 million. No other way you can convert 100,000 into 1.7 million unless you start a company or become an entrepreneur or things like that. Until then, it's very simple investing math. Anybody can do it. Higher the amount, higher the returns. That's why you must have seen Warren Buffett's investing doubling in billions because his million has become billions, and that's why compounding into more billions. So yeah, that's a simple question, but probably think through. Even if you are not investing, start investing even $100, it might become 10,000, which will be worth to understand how this works. and let me know if you have any other question. Thank you very much, and please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.